7 on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley, takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Two halves, yeah. Who that little nigga John Morant boy out here fucking niggas up?
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. 25 yards that time.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. On first down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season.
Check.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Hey.
And he will have the first down. He ends up paying for it pretty good. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Hey, 4 down. Switch.
On first down, it's Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20, 10, touchdown, Allen. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On second down now. It's Cohen, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. That's a heck of a way to convert on third down. He showed a lot of
nigga, go
trust
put
in
your
his
Jay-Z. Go put your Jay-Z scarf on,
He
nigga.
went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. Third and
Nigga
long
losing
like
to
that,
Tracy, nigga.
that's
You
supposed to be an
crazy as hell.
incompletion at the least.
A real field flipper
man,
there
you
as
put
all of a
that
sudden they've got a first down
grasshopper
in the
up,
red
man.
zone.
Oh, man,
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's brought down just
Cause that's all he be saying to motherfuckers.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
that's
down.
He so told me, hold your horses, grasshopper.
On second down, it's Cohen. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Get ready. Let's go. Jump.
And he will have the
I'm
first
out here
down
with him,
before he's brought down at the 3.
Boy, Jay Bird,
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy. Come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Man, you gotta go rank. You gotta rank your
Second
way
and
up,
goal
boy.
from the 6 this time. This time, Trubisky will throw.
Man, trip off that shit.
And it's
my
intercepted
nigga.
at the goal
That shit so
line.
cold.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
That shit cold right
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
there. So Chaminade ain't on the map.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a second down coming up. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on the tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Third and long. It's gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Round, man. I'm early second round right now. Anybody figure out how to do the face scan yet?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing
they only
further
gave
and
you
further towards the sideline.
100,000.
Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
You spend $100, they give you $400.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Hey, boy. Motherfucking Packers defense was looking good in the motherfucking last night.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Both defenses real.
This one out left to the tight end, Burton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's third and short.
They gave up hella picks to get your business. They gave up a lot to get that name. Man, terrible, boy. Hey, I don't know. Let me see him against somebody else, man, because the Packer defense really is pretty good. Oh, see, Aaron Rodgers was even struggling.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep inside. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about.
Yeah, I watched
the big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeLance Turner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
This nigga really trying to hit me on Under Armour.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, that's good. Josh Jackson.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, Under Armour pay the most, though, little lad.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And some space here.
Come on.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some.
Super. Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on.
On first down, gone. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears first sack. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in the running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Let's get out the field, defense. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic.
Throwing on 3rd. Wrong. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
Come on, boys.
Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I should have went Homer, man.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On the toss, it's Gurley. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Go. Black 20. What's tight?
Talking about
What's tight? Tight is right.
hoodie Rio.
Check. 31's the mic. Cut. Shift.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
What? 180. Hey, tight down. There you go. Super one. Check 56. Orange. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. I'm coming. 56. Hey, Haywood. Right there, 56. In your face.
On second down, here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
My ass.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and very short, Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Move. Everyone got four down. Sponge. No. Switch.
Now Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah, I'm late first round. Shit.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
That shit hard, Going there down vert and all that shit. Oh, hell no.
Now Trubisky to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Pass from Trubisky taken in by Gabriel. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
We got to step it up. He's checking.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle. Here's Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Hold on.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check, check, check. 31's the mic. Yeah, you don't want none. Check.
Another carry now for Gurley. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
56. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. DC.
From the gun on third down. Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a fourth quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This is more where I came from. Like 20. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Oh, man.
58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. He's going to
Come out
have
there
his
and
running
fuck
back.
them
It's
niggas
complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
I already did.
Goff in
I
the
already
offense
know.
with
All
a
them
1st
niggas
and
want to
10.
make the same
And
man.
he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball.
Hey,
to
lock
start
that
the
bottom
drive.
lock, man.
Check. 4 down.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Shit.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
He's
but
the
that one
only
was
thing
swallowed
that
up
can
because when
change,
they're hoping, this big defensive
Running
lineman will take the
through
bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Goff. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 3rd down.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming, Could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
A shotgun snap for gone. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Ain't let me do it.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
I'm right here. I'm doing workouts and shit. The 3 teams. I'm doing a workout
At the
right
line,
now.
prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
Let's go, nigga.
Is in the mix.
Oh,
Yes,
big
just
dog
make sure you're
down
careful
there.
with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Big dog down there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Solid first round pick, little Larry. Solid.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. Their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. This time, Trubisky will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the pass. 31's the mark. All right, T, let's
Now gone. Steps away. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's gone. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Louis. That motherfucker packed the defense.
Here we go. 31's the mic.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. He's going to let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, LeBron got his homeboys. Them niggas is paid.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Undercut.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Trubisky. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
4th down, here's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep down, and a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Thanks for shopping at Sweats.
180. Check 56.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Los Angeles, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Nobody give a fuck about no damn dog birthday, nigga. Yeah, you better tell Tracy to stop whooping your ass, too. Oh, man. I don't believe I lost that fucking game.
How many of y'all came to win? Well, they asked you my name, huh? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up.